Welcome back in. You know, you may think a long track record of drinking and driving will keep you from being behind the wheel and without a driver's license, especially if those violations happen over the course of several years.
But our WIAT 42 News investigation shows in at least one case, that's not what happened. WIAT 42 News reporter Brittany Bivens is live with what we uncovered.
Sherry, I am here live on Highway 280. This is the scene of a fatal crash that happened back in August. Now, the driver of that fatal hit and run, we found out, had a troubling history behind the wheel. So we went to find out exactly what was behind it all and talk to the family who say their loved one's death should have been prevented. This memorial marks the spot where Allison Elliott died.
Kind of hard to talk about her, but you know, she was my baby.
Larry Beard is Allison's father. On August 5th, police say she was crossing the busy highway when this man, Michael Terry Canty, hit her and drove away. She later died.
Well, what he did is he ran over somebody and killed him and left him laying on the street.
Police filed leaving the scene of an accident and tampering with evidence charges against Canty. But after the WIAT investigative team pulled Canty's arrest records, we found these other serious charges dating back a decade. In 2005, 2 court appearances for drunk driving, a DUI conviction and guilty plea in 2009, a conviction for drunk driving in 2011, and another charge for driving with an open container of alcohol. But the records indicate that Canty still had a license to drive on the morning he's charged with hitting Elliott. We wanted to know how that's possible. Shelby County Assistant District Attorney Alan Miller.
They've taken away the district attorney's ability in some of these cases to argue for imprisonment, and they've taken away the judge's ability to impose those punishments that we think are appropriate.
DA officials can't talk about Canty's case because it is still open, but Miller says DUI laws that might have put Canty behind bars before the accident have changed.
The second DUI offense requires that you spend 5 days in the county jail. A third DUI offense in a 5-year period requires that you spend 60 days in the county jail. But if you commit a felony DUI under the presumptive sentencing standards, you're not required to serve any jail time whatsoever.
The state legislature passed those guidelines, which means you can get less jail time for more DUIs. The DA says there are also no rules on when to revoke a license just for driving under the influence.
It's very frustrating for me. It is very frustrating, I'm certain, for others who work in the justice system.
The lack of clarity in the law may have kept Canty from serving jail time, giving him the right to drive on the night Allison Elliott was killed. We wanted to hear from Canty, so we went to the home address listed in court documents.
Is Trip Canty here?
No, ma'am.
We were told Canty was not home, but his stepfather was. Bobby Miller says his stepson was not drunk when he allegedly hit Allison Elliott and did not even know he'd run over a person.
He said, I was going to work. He said, over on 280, he said, I hit a dead gum deer.
Allison Elliott's father says Canty should not have been on the roads illegally the day his daughter was killed because of his record. He says he misses her every day.
She was just a beautiful, smart, talented young lady.
Michael Terry Canty is not charged with DUI, but his hit-and-run trial could go before a grand jury as early as January. Now, we did reach out to Canty's lawyers who would not talk to us or even respond. We showed up to their office for an interview, but we will continue to follow this case. Live in Birmingham, Brittany Bivens, WIAT 42 News coverage you can count on.
Okay, Brittany, thanks for that report. That's very eye-opening.
Absolutely, and much more details on WIAT.com.